Hello, everyone. Greetings. Good afternoon. Y'all are probably tired of my face because I think this is our third time together. But I'm really excited. I'm not tired at all because I get to speak to such an amazing woman who is doing just great things for so many different communities, so much so that she was our inaugural Washington Afro High Tea honoree. And we just are so proud of her and really appreciate all she is doing at the Afro. So without further ado, let me introduce Dr. Kimberly Jeffries Leonard. She has a lifelong commitment to public service, exemplified through her successful professional, academic, and civic endeavors. She is president and CEO of Envision Consulting LLC, which is a public health consulting firm specializing in strategic and innovative executive level solutions for public, private, and government entities, including strategic planning, program design, and implementation, and assessment and evaluation and minority community engagement. And she currently serves, which is why we're talking to her today, as the 17th National President of the Lynx Incorporated and the Lynx Foundation Incorporated, one of the nation's oldest and largest volunteer service organizations of extraordinary women who are committed to enriching, sustaining, and ensuring the cultural and economic survival of African Americans and other persons of African ancestry. I have to say, I have had the honor and pleasure of meeting this amazing woman and participating in events hosted by the Lynx solely as a spectator and covering it professionally. And I can definitely vouch for the amazing work that the Lynx is doing under your leadership. And congratulations on 75 years of service and friendship.
Thank you so much, Micha. First of all, I'm thrilled to be here, especially with the Afro, because growing up and coming to DC, it's an institution, and it was such an honor to be awarded as one of the inaugural High Tea honorees. I can't tell you how much it meant. I mean, it is really truly about the history of our people in our community. And so that's why it's so exciting for me to be sitting here with you to talk about the 75th anniversary of the Lynx Incorporated. It's hard to believe that our organization has been here 75 years, but on November the 9th, we will be celebrating what our co-founders, Margaret Roselle Hawkins and Sarah Strickland Scott, envisioned in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, for this organization, which started out as a group of friends, a group of 9 friends who wanted to do some good in their community. And I think that we have realized their vision as we have expanded, grown, and really embraced their legacy of friendship and service.
I think that is so amazing to think of the audacity of these 9 women, I suppose more than 75 years ago, who said, hey, maybe we should get together and start a group to serve the people in our community as well as work on fostering our friendships. And look at where you all are today. How amazing. So you gave us a bit of a spiel, but really tell us who the Lynx Incorporated are and what you all do.
I love how you say the audacity of these women, because it was pretty audacious for them to say, we're going to get together with the Philadelphia Club, and then we're going to bring other clubs on board across the Eastern Seaboard. And so now who we are is an organization of 292 chapters in 41 states, the District of Columbia, the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and the United Kingdom, of over 16,000 members. We have members all over the world. And we've had chapters in other countries. We've had a West Germany chapter. We've had a chapter in South Africa. But we are a group of amazing, extraordinary women in all walks of life of African descent who really are committed to being to the tenets that upon which we were founded of friendship and service. We log over 1 million service hours annually. as an organization. So when we talk about friendship and service, we're not just talking, we do it. So we're in the community. Our members are, as you said, amazing, phenomenal. Kamala Harris is an honorary member. We have members in Congress. We have CEOs. We have members who are breaking the glass ceiling every day. But at the crux of this are women who believe in friends, being friends who serve and making an impact in our communities, one step at a time, by engaging in, we have what we call program areas that are called facets in services to youth, the arts, national trends and services, international trends and services, and health and human services. And you'll see the work that we do through our chapters, through our partnerships, are in one or all of these areas. And we really are making a huge difference. In our 75 years, we have worked with the NAACP. One of our co-founders started in encouraging all of our members to have life memberships in the NAACP so that we can be on the cusp of social justice. So you can imagine what things look like then. We're still there. We're still fighting for social justice. I'm so proud that we were one of the early signers on of the Crown Act, and putting our weight behind other things. But we have given 5 what we call legacy grant, $1 million grants to organizations over the years to really ensure that we're making an impact. We're very thrilled that our newest legacy grant will be the Obama Center. And so, I mean, we just are women, amazing, phenomenal women who serve and really are working to transform our communities.
That is so inspirational. And thank you for your service and all of the women who put so much work into transforming and empowering our communities nationally and abroad, which I think it's so cool that you guys you didn't just stop here in the United States. No, the Lynx had to take it to the Bahamas. Where else did you say?
The United Kingdom. And we've had chapters in West Germany. We've had a chapter in South Africa. So, and we have members who are all over the world.
Wow, that is truly incredible. And I think a testament to the power of the important work you do, and getting other people to join in that is, I think, also just a testament to really how inspirational you all are. And again, I cannot emphasize enough, under your leadership, I've been most exposed to the Lynx, and I cannot tell you how inspired I get every time I join in things. So 75 years, your Diamond Jubilee, that's just incredible. Tell us how you all are celebrating such an accomplishment.
We are celebrating over several days. So our celebration started today. We believe, because we have such a phenomenal group of impactful leaders, we're starting off with a leadership summit for our members. And because we are 75 years old, everything that we're doing to celebrate this milestone Diamond Jubilee anniversary has been tied to the legacy of the Lynx Incorporated. So we had our Lynx sister, Stacey Abrams. We have an amazing group of faculty for our leadership summit that are talking about how to leverage the legacy to be better leaders. And so we're doing that today. Tomorrow we'll have a soiree tonight. Tomorrow we will have workshops that really do bring out the legacy of this 75th anniversary, who our co-founder awardees are, how our areas grew, how our membership grew, where we are today. If anybody's in DC, drive by 1200 Massachusetts Avenue and see our amazing headquarters, which we own. Just want to say that. And we'll be talking about, the legacy of this house and the footprint of our 16 other national presidents whose shoulders on which I stand. And then the members and what every one of our members bring to the table, not only from the past 75 years, but how we're going to use that legacy to launch into the next 75. We'll have a phenomenal gala. We have a Lynx medal that was incepted at our 65th anniversary. And that medal goes to an organization that has made an impact in the Black community. We started with Ebony at our 65th anniversary, and we were able to give that to Lyndon Johnson Rice. The ELC, the NAACP are just some of the organizations, the Urban League, and we're honored that we will be presenting it to the Congressional Black Caucus on the 50th anniversary of the Congressional Black Caucus, to our Lynx sister, Joyce Beatty, who is the chair of the Congressional Black Caucus. So we've got and then we will go journey to the church that our co-founders attended in Philadelphia. We'll be doing a service project throughout all of our chapters that tie into maternal health. Our Lynx sister, Stacey Abrams, is the president and CEO of March of Dimes, and we know that as Black women, we are at risk in terms of maternal mortality just by virtue of the fact that we're Black. So we need to make sure that our members in our community understand that. And then we will celebrate our founders and rededicate ourselves to this beloved organization. So we've got a full few days ahead of us. We will culminate on the 9th. We've got a great dance party with DJ Jazzy Jeff, West Philadelphia, born and raised. And so because we started in Philadelphia, we're bringing it all back. Our gala will include Patti LaBelle, Philadelphia's own. So we've got a lot planned for this 75th Diamond Jubilee.
That is just amazing. I can only imagine that as the 17th national president, you are not going to get sleep this weekend and probably haven't done so in the past couple of weeks or months leading up to this. But it sounds like so much fun. I have to ask, because of sort of what we've been dealing with over the past 20 months, which is a pandemic that has very much so affected communities of color. And I know that you all, again, I've taken part in them, have had virtual celebrations, virtual dance parties. I did a masquerade ball with a virtual masquerade ball with the Potomac Lynx a few weeks ago. And that was just so much fun. And so I'm wondering how you all have been able to still be committed to your facets and to your mission of friendship and service during this time, and how much for the Diamond Jubilee is happening virtually or in person.
So let me start with your last question. The Diamond Jubilee is virtual. Okay. We are in a pandemic. And so I appreciate you saying that and bringing that out, because, even though, we're still in a pandemic, people are still dying from COVID. We're seeing all kinds of residuals. We're hearing different information. The science is moving, but our goal is to protect our members and protect our communities and protect our members' families. And so this is virtual. Our members will engage virtually, as we have done since March. I can proudly say that because of our leadership and our members, we did not panic, we pivoted. And so we did not really miss a beat. We had the very first virtual assembly, which is our national gathering. And our service has been just as impactful virtually as it has been in person. We have not seen a significant decrease in any of because we all log service hours every year. And our members have been so creative in addressing how we are going to support our communities in this pandemic from a virtual, socially distanced, safe manner. We've identified what the needs are, from food insecurities all the way to ensuring that students had the kind of Wi-Fi and equipment they needed to be able to manage virtual learning, masks, supplies, supporting our first responders, supporting our essential employees. Our chapters have done it all. And so we have not let the pandemic, while we all have been touched and we all have either had, lost someone, had COVID, understand the mental health challenges that this kind of isolation brings. Our members have stepped up and ensured that we've not missed a beat as an organization. And I'm so proud of that, because you don't often see that.
No, I can understand the pride that you're beaming with because of it. And again, I can only say that because your team and members who have been so wonderful to me and to our AFRO family, I get to keep in touch and up to date with all of the wonderful things that you all are doing. And so I can say for all the folks tuning in that Dr. Jeffries Leonard is not new to this. She is true to this, and the Lynx are not new to this. They are true to this service, and they've done it so well during this time of pandemic and pandemic pivot. So I have to ask you before we wrap, what has been one of your best memories as a member of this illustrious organization that's been around now for 75 years?
Wow, I've had so many wonderful memories being a member of this organization. I've been a member 25 years, and I actually became a member 6 days after my oldest son was born. And so that's a wonderful memory. But what I will say is that it's so hard to pinpoint one because especially since I've been the national president, our members, to be able to see first up close, firsthand, the embracing of friendship, service, kindness. I am my sister's keeper. The fact that we all have things we go through, but we still have to do what we came into this organization to do, to make it better for someone who is in need, to ensure that our communities are moving forward, and how they have embraced pivoting in this virtual challenging environment. I think for me, that really is the thing that moves me most, because when you look at members learning how to use technology so that they can engage, members who are learning and looking at new ways of doing things, because we've done things, this virtual environment is new, and it has brought with it new ways to engage, but it's not second nature to everybody. Those are the memories that I think are so that I cherish the most, because it says that we really take the pledge that we make as a call to action, and that is what our members are doing: stepping up, heeding the call to action, engaging, and ensuring that we are making a difference in our communities so that we can transform them, which is really our purpose.
Oh, Dr. Jeffries Leonard, you are so inspiring. I just have to say, everything that you've shared with us today, I think just roots back to exactly why we need organizations like the Lynx, because it's good to know that folks are out there that care about you, that care about the empowerment of others, that care about the fact that their members are have to pivot into the digital world, and they're doing it because they're so committed to the work and service. I would have never even looked at that perspective of, you think about older people who are like just learning how to use Zoom so they can go to church, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And that dedication and the beauty that comes from stuff like that. And so I thank you for reframing the pandemic and the beauty that has come from it for me, as well as I'm sure our viewers. Is there anything that you can share with us before we close about how those of us who are not members of the Lynx Incorporated can still get involved, can support the efforts and the facets that you all are so dedicated to?
Thank you for asking that question. One of the things that our chapters do so well, and I'm sure that for your viewers, there's probably a chapter in every community that is represented. We love to partner because we know we can't do it alone. We're so much more. We're stronger when we're together. We're more impactful when we're together. So reach out to the members of the chapter and see how you can support and partner the work that we're doing in our 5 different program areas: services to youth, the arts, national trends and services, international trends and services, and health and human services. Each one of these areas touch our community in some way, and every chapter is doing something. So there's opportunities for partnerships. There's opportunities for support. Come to fundraisers, go for scholarships and other programming. We have a huge HBCU program. We have signature programs around health, cardiovascular disease. reach out to our headquarters, reach out to our chapters to partner. And I just want to take one moment, if you will allow me to, Micha, to say how much we appreciate the AFRO. I mean, the AFRO News is, like I said, it is a pillar of our community, and we appreciate the fact that you have made us provided the community information about the Lynx Incorporated. So thank you for allowing me to be on your program, and thank you for consistently making sure that the community sees what we do. We appreciate that so much.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for your support of the AFRO and everything that you all do. We would not be able to tell so many great stories had it really not been for the service that you all are doing in the community. And for that, we are so incredibly grateful. We thank all those who are tuning in. As I always say, sharing is caring, and it's not because of the rhyme, but because it's true. Share with your village and your community. This information is so incredibly valuable and really can inspire and empower another person. And also go ahead and go to www.lynxinc.org. You don't want to miss out on all that the Lynx have to offer. And especially as they're in this Diamond Jubilee year. But it's going to happen with or without the 75th anniversary. The Lynx are going to be around and doing their thing, and you all can be a part of it by supporting and checking out their efforts. Thank you to all those tuning in. We see you, Michelle, and we see you, Suzanne. We really, really appreciate it, and we thank all
That's my president, Suzanne.
Really?
That's my chapter, Arlington chapter. Shout out for Arlington.
Hi. Shout out to Arlington. Yes. Oh, and thank you. Michelle put the link also in the comments. So for those.
Yes, and Michelle is also in our chapter. She is the one who moves our PR so beautifully. So thank you, Michelle.
Thank you to all of those who are tuning in. But as you all see, the link is now right in the comment section. So you can go ahead and click on it if you get curious today or ever. Because guess what? This is going to exist as long as Facebook and YouTube exists. And so make sure, as I said, share this stream. Sharing is caring. And be sure to look out for all that the AFRO is covering in terms of the Diamond Jubilee celebration. It will be in our Legacy Edition as well as online. And thank you again so much for being on our show today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Take care. Take care, everyone.
See you.